In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on December 7, 2023, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New England Patriots versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 14 of the NFL season is primed to kick off with a showdown between two teams facing contrasting situations in the Steel City, the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. As they gear up for Thursday night football, these offensively challenged teams find themselves at different ends of the American Football Conference playoff picture. New England, fresh off a disheartening 6-0 home loss to the Chargers in their previous game, failed to cover the line as a 4.5-point underdog. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh suffered a 24-10 setback at home against Arizona, losing outright as a 6-point favorite. In the historical regular season series, the Steelers hold a slender 15-14 advantage, but the Patriots have seized control in recent times, winning 6 of the last 7 meetings, including a 17-14 road triumph on September 18, 2022. For New England, the woes seem to be compounding. They endured a pair of field goals in their last outing, becoming the first team to allow 10 or fewer points in 3 consecutive games and yet lose. The offense, reeling from the loss of top running back Ramondre Stevenson to a season-ending high ankle sprain, managed only 254 total yards against the Chargers. The Patriots' offensive struggles are evident in their league-low average of 12 points per game and 290.4 total yards per game, ranking 5th worst. The passing game has been particularly challenging, with just 10 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. Last week, Bailey Zappe took the reins at quarterback, throwing for 141 yards, but the lack of a standout performer in the role leaves uncertainty heading into this week's matchup. Despite the offensive struggles, the Patriots' defense has shown resilience over the last 3 games, allowing a combined 26 points. For the season, the scoring defense stands at 21 points per game, ranking 15th in the NFL, while the total yards allowed per game is 310.5. The defense has been somewhat lacking in pressuring the opposing quarterback, recording only 24 sacks and 6 interceptions. The availability of key defensive player Christian Barmore, tied for the team lead with 4 sacks, is uncertain due to a shoulder injury. Bailey Zappe is expected to start for the Patriots once again, and his performance will be under scrutiny after a lackluster showing in the last game. Completing 13 of 25 passes for 141 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, Zappe needs to inject more dynamism into the offense to avoid a repeat of the 6-0 loss to the Chargers. With Ramondre Stevenson expected to miss this game, the Patriots face the challenge of reviving an offense averaging only 12 points, while their defense holds opponents to 22 points per game. The key to success for the Patriots in this game hinges on finding a way to spark their struggling offense. On the other side of the field, the Steelers are navigating an intriguing predicament, having lost starting quarterback Kenny Pickett, likely for the remainder of the regular season, as they jockey for postseason position. Mitch Trubisky, stepping into the starting role, performed adequately in relief against Arizona, completing 11 of 17 passes for 117 yards and a touchdown. The Steelers' offensive struggles are evident in their average of just 16 points per game, ranking 28th in the NFL, with 294.9 total yards per game. They find themselves not faring much better than the Patriots on the offensive front, while the rushing game ranks 14th in the league with 115.3 yards per game. They have only rushed for 8 touchdowns. Running back Najee Harris, with over 600 yards on the ground, sits 17th in the NFL. Defensively, the Steelers boast the 6th fewest points allowed per game at 19.1 and surrender 348.3 total yards per game, ranking 12th overall. In pass defense, they've allowed 227.3 yards per game with 14 touchdowns, while racking up 34 sacks and 12 interceptions. TJ Watt, with an NFL best 14 sacks on the year, has been a force for the Steelers, recording at least half a sack in each of his last 6 games. Despite holding a 7-5 record, the Steelers suffered a disheartening defeat in their last game against the Arizona Cardinals, managing only 10 points. Kenny Pickett's ankle injury adds to the challenges, and Trubisky's performance in that game, completing 11 of 17 passes for 117 yards and 1 touchdown, underscores the need for a standout performance in this critical matchup. As we delve into the details of this Thursday night football clash, it becomes evident that it might be one of the least inspiring games of the season. With 2 backup quarterbacks, Bailey Zappe and Mitch Trubisky, leading already stagnant offenses, the focus shifts to their ability to generate points. Zappe's recent full-time start resulted in the Patriots putting up a meager 0 points against the Chargers, while Trubisky could only lead the Steelers to 1 touchdown against Arizona's defense, which ranks in the bottom third of the NFL. The Patriots, despite enduring a miserable season and having already fallen short of their regular season wins total, are infused with new energy as Zappe tries to make a case for the full-time quarterback role. Despite their inability to find the end zone last week, Zappe showcased the ability to push the ball down the field in challenging conditions, putting the offense in position to succeed at times. On the flip side, the Steelers managed only 7 points against the Cardinals at home after Trubisky took over, highlighting the offensive challenges they face. Criticism of the Patriots' offense is valid, given its dismal performance this season. However, the saving grace lies in their formidable defense, ranking 8th in total defense, 3rd against the run, and 15th in scoring defense. With Trubisky at quarterback, the Steelers face a daunting task, and the Patriots' defense could prove to be a decisive factor in the outcome of this game. Despite the reservations about backing the Patriots and their struggling offense, laying a touchdown with the Steelers and Mitch Trubisky doesn't seem like a viable option. In a game with a total set at 30, taking the Steelers with nearly a touchdown spread appears unappealing. Anticipating an ugly, low-scoring game, the focus shifts to the points, and the Patriots seem poised to do enough to keep the game within the number. Thus, the New England Patriots to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Over the past 5 games, the Patriots' offense has averaged a mere 9 points per game. The ongoing quarterback shuffle and the loss of their starting running back have left them searching for stability. Similarly, the Pittsburgh offense hasn't inspired much confidence, scoring 10 points twice in their last 3 games and 3 times in their last 6. Now operating with a new quarterback under center, the under emerges as an attractive option. The under is 9-3 in Patriots games this season and 10-2 in Steelers games. Delving deeper into the statistics, New England has consistently stayed under the total in 9 of their 12 games this season. The Patriots have stayed under the number in 4 of their 5 road games, and they enter this game with 4 straight unders. On the other side, Pittsburgh has stayed under the total in 10 of their 12 games this season, and 5 of their 7 home games have gone under the number. While there might be an instinct to challenge the seemingly low total set at 30, caution is advised. Confidence in these teams' ability to score points is low, as evidenced by their recent offensive struggles. Regardless of the quarterback under center for New England, whether Zappe or another, and considering Trubisky's potential challenges, the game is unlikely to see an offensive explosion. Even with the total number trending downward from the opening at 32.5 points, the adjusted 30 or 30.5 points still seem too high given the offensive ineptitude on display. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if this matchup fails to witness a touchdown at all. While the prospect of 2 touchdowns remains a possibility, the lowest total on an NFL game all season involves New England, suggesting caution in assuming a higher scoring affair. This game sets the stage for an anticlimactic display of offensive duds rather than fireworks. The anticipation of an unattractive, low-scoring affair prompts the realization that the real losers of this game might be the viewers subjected to a rather ugly spectacle on Thursday night. Under the projected total is the resounding full game total pick for this matchup, offering a prime example of the opposite of fireworks, a display of offensive inefficiency that could very well set a season low in scoring. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.